Hello, Christian Campfire Chords back with you. Wanted to run over, I think it's got to be one of my favorite songs here as of late by Casting Crowns, Nobody. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be capoed on the first fret. The verse to the song only has 3 chords, which is going to be an E minor, a C, and a G. So what we're going to do strumming wise here is we're going to be chunking on the E minor, so just doing down strums on it here, and then a quick C to a G. So how that'll look slowly here would be, don't know why you ever chose me, it's always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line, with all the other not quites, and all the never get it right, and so on and so forth there. So, again, that's just E minor, so chunk it on the E minor, dun, 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 then a C to a G. E minor, C to G. E minor, C to G. Okay, so then we've got our I guess what you call your pre-chorus maybe. The I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody part, that is going to be an E minor to G, just back and forth. So we've got I'm just an E minor trying to tell G all about E minor, back to G, and ever since you E minor, you gave my heart a G to sing. Okay, so then we've got our Waiting for the World to See Nobody But Jesus. That part is going to be a C add 9 to G, D to E minor. That's our first chunk. Second chunk is going to be C to G, D to G. So let me run through that real slow, coming off the end of that, I guess what you call pre-chorus there. So it's going to be, I'm just an E minor trying to tell every G all about an E minor to the G, and ever since you E minor, you gave my heart a G to sing, waiting for the C to G, D to E minor, waiting for the C to G, D to G. Okay, so then really the only thing left to talk about is there is a bridge to this. The bridge for this is going to be just down chunking again on your G here. So that's the, let me go down, that part down, that part there. So we've got, so let me go G to C at 9, back to the G, then a D, and then an E minor to an A, waiting for the C to G, D to G. So let me run over that again for you here. That's going to be G to a C add 9, back to the G, then a D, and then an E minor to an A, waiting for the C add 9 to the G, D to G. All right, so that should give you everything that you need on this one. If you have any questions, leave those in the comment section, and I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day. God bless.